Welcome to Beyblade World by Zankye. My show starts right now. So today for our Beyblade show, this video is called the Beyblade Burst Victory Start Magazine Guide. Unboxing / review / giveaway. It expires on August 7th, 2016. Prizes will be this magazine for first and second. And what you have to do is just type in the comments what you like about this video or what you like about the awesome magazine itself. So this magazine was released. It also does come with this little Bey box right here, which looks very nice, which we'll get to after we get through the magazine. So I'll just flip through the pages, show you the magazine. It's pretty awesome. So right here in the cover you can see the main protagonist launching the Valkyrie. It's a very rare Excalibur Bey right here. Yeah, it's a Xeno Excalibur, the new version. You can just see it looks pretty awesome. It also kind of like tells you what's going to kind of come inside the magazine. So let's just start it off. So right here on the top you can see that it is the Gashapon Lair Volume 3. And if you don't know what Gashapon is, there's like these little slot machines in Japan, which you can kind of see right there. You just enter in a few yen, and then after you have a chance of winning one of these layers. And as you can see, this one's the main layer. Moving on, we got the Capsule Shooter Volume 1. You can see this looks like a little stadium at DX, kind of a mini stadium, mini launcher in those mini burst bays. And they're basically just like mini burst bays. They're really, really small. You can just see right there. It's pretty cool. Looks awesome. And then after, of course, it comes with some really nice stickers, you can see. Some for like the Bey logger, some for the launcher grip, some for actually the Beys themselves, which looks pretty awesome. And then after, you can just see, this looks very nice. It's a very beautiful shot of Victory Valkyrie. And you can just see, this design looks really, you can just see like the destroyed burst bays, and that just looks really awesome. So moving on to the next page. So as we can see, I'll just zoom out a bit. You can see this is the Victory Valkyrie Bey. You can see those are the characters from the manga. And you can just see, Victory Valkyrie, special features and everything. It's pretty awesome. And then after, we of course got Storm Spriggan. You can just see, these new burst bays. You can see the TV show, and the manga. Also like a little tournament right there. And then after, it also does describe the layer disc and driver. Oh, we're still on Valkyrie. My mistake. Well, either way, we're still on Valkyrie, and it also shows the Storm Spriggan Bey. Basically, kind of just describes the Bey and the parts and everything. Yeah, ooh, this actually looks pretty nice. So, this is basically describing the whole, like, new dual layer thing. So it's basically kind of just like two layers, like a little top plastic layer and another plastic layer, and combined it just makes this awesome dual layer. You can also see how this is like the old one now is basically like an evolved version of the original Valkyrie. Looks pretty awesome, really love it. You can also see it in the manga right there, looks pretty awesome. Again, dual layer Bey catalog. I'm guessing that's probably going to show the parts and everything. Again, I love this shot, it looks awesome, just love the artwork. Yeah, so here we go. So here we got the Bey Victory Valkyrie. Of course, we got the layer, which is Victory Valkyrie. We got the disc and the driver right there. You can see the protagonist. Do not know the name yet. Well, I have to watch the anime to actually learn the names. I'm more just waiting for the English dub. But anyways, you can just see boost variable. Bey looks very nice. You can also see how it shows a little top and side. Looks very awesome. And of course, it shows a little stats and everything. Looks pretty cool, like it. Let's move on to the next one, which again is describing Victory Valkyrie, mostly because probably it's this is, it's the main Bey in the series. So as we can see, so it's basically describing what the boost, the variable driver is. So I'm guessing it's saying like this functions at 90% when you start it off. But then after, once all the little edges are gone, like the little tacks or whatever you call plastic little things, I guess it functions at 100%. And the driver's still not good, but it's kind of a cool way that they kind of did that, I guess. Yeah, you can also just see, the Bey in action and everything. Looks pretty nice, and as the Bey battles, the driver does wear off, and that's kind of how it works. Also, love this shot right here. Looks pretty cool. They've got a little fast motion blur for the Bey right there. So next we are at Storm Spriggan. They got the blader right there. You can just see, you know, Spriggan. They got the stats and everything. Knuckle Unite. Looks really awesome. I just love the artwork for this. It's basically describing what the Bey does and everything, you know, all the new parts. I just want to kind of, you know, not go like too fast, but you know, I don't want to make this incredibly long for you guys. So yeah, here we go. So then after we got, you know, the Ragnarok Bey, Rising Ragnarok Gravity Revolve. You can see there's the Ragnarok Bey, you know, top and side parts. It also describes the driver and how it's new now. Looks very nice, very awesome. You know, so you see the shot of the person who owns that right there, the blader. And then after, of course, we got the Kirbyus Bey. So, you know, you can see Kirbyus, you know, top and side. And then after, there's the blader who owns it. You can just see all the other parts. It looks pretty cool if you ask me. Kaiser Kirbyus LP. Which, it takes a little bit of time to memorize all, you know, all the burst parts. It'll probably come to me. And then after we got Wild Wyvern, if I'm correct. Yeah, Wild Wyvern. And there's a shot of the blader right there. It looks pretty awesome if you ask me. You know, you get the shot of the blader, in the manga. You know, it basically describes the new parts and everything. You can see going against the Valkyrie Bey right there. Bey looks really awesome. You got the stats right there. Pretty cool. And then after, for our next page, what we have here is Dark Death Scyther. Very nice. This Scyther was a really awesome Bey, and especially now since it's like an updated. So of course, you can see the blader right there, you know, with the Death Scyther Bey. Moving on to the next one, you can see the blader for that Bey, and the Bey is, you know, Holy Horror Pseudo. Looks pretty cool. I was kind of surprised Holy Horror Pseudo since it didn't even have, since the driver was actually Claw. Also the data right there, you know, top and side again. Pretty awesome. Then after we got Obelix Odin. Pretty awesome. So of course you can see the Bey right there, basically describing how the Bey works. And pretty nice stats. So they're top and bottom, or top and side I should say, sorry. Top and side. And then after we got Jaeger Yggdrasil, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Also, if I am correct, Yggdrasil should be part of that random booster, which you'll probably see. I think it's probably going to show close to the end, or probably we showed it at the start, unless I'm wrong. Anyways, it's a new Bey that's going to come out soon, which I really can't wait. Top and side, data, shows the parts, and it shows the new driver and how it's going to perform. It looks rubber to me, probably, I don't know, I can't really tell. Shot of the blader right there, kind of wacky design. Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. Oh, and then after we got the Xeno Excalibur Bey. Looks really awesome. It's actually one of my favorite Beys to come out from the series so far. So basically you see the shot of the blader right there, them in the manga, you know, explaining how the new parts and everything, how that works. You can also see the new driver. Very awesome. Xeno Excalibur looks really, it's a really sick Bey. I just love it. And I can't wait for more of these awesome Beys to come out. Hopefully, you know, like cool variations. And then after that, it's kind of like a little catalog just showing you the Beys that were released in the past. So, you know, you got the Valkyrie, Spriggan, Ragnarok, Kirbyus, Death Scyther, Wyvern, Amaterios, Trident, Heavy Claw, Odin, Mini Boros, Horror Pseudo, if I am correct. And then after, you know, you got the Unicorn Bey, if I'm correct. Excalibur, you know, Evil Eye Wing Needle, Neptune Arm Zephyr. This is actually, they're showing Obelix Odin here. Now, originally this was part of a Gashapon thing. It didn't come with any parts, but it looks like they're giving a combination. If I'm correct, that looks like Heavy and Survive, or maybe that's Heavy and... It's kind of hard to tell. It looks like the Survive driver. Can't really tell. But yeah, and then after, of course, it shows this little tournament, you know, it shows a little stats like G1, G2, G3, G4, etc. And of course, in these tournaments, in these little events, I should say, you can win prizes such as, you know, the gold Valkyrie, bronze Valkyrie, and silver Valkyrie. Also other rare parts and everything. Looks really awesome. Really cool. And then after next, what we have, okay, so it kind of shows the main protagonist once again. It's showing like the launchers, I'm guessing. Yeah, you can see just showing the launchers and everything. Pretty cool. So, you know, of course you got the ripcord launcher, you got the red string launcher. Looks like an orange little ripcord, which this time they changed the ripcord. This is actually the one that comes with the Xeno Excalibur. Explaining, you know, if you have a Baylog, you can go to the website, or the app or the website, you can redeem points. And then after, you know, you got the angle compass, launcher grip, other accessories to go. Stadiums right there, it looks pretty cool if you ask me. And after that, you know, they just explain how other, oh, it looks like, oh, that's actually pretty awesome. They show some cool combinations that you can make right there. That's pretty cool. Actually really nice. So I'm just gonna zoom in real quick so you can kind of see the combinations that you can make. Looks really cool. Might try this out for maybe a few battles, see if the combinations are really good. So then after you have like a different catalog where they basically just go part by part, layer, disc, and driver. So you can just see these are all the layers that were released. And then after you can see, you know, all the discs, or all the, no, these are the dual layers now. And then after you got the discs, you can just see right there. It's like a little guidebook just to like help people out, I guess, which is very nice. And then after you got the drivers, pretty nice. Then after, this is that Materials machine we actually got to play in Japan. You basically just play this arcade machine, you have a chance to win the Blackout Materials, or you have a chance to win the parts if I'm correct. Because no one else has played it, so. And then of course they have a little shot of the manga right there. It's basically like a little, it's just a little thing of the manga, you know, they just show a little thing, I guess, showing off the new base that are coming out. And this is basically like a little guide to help with the little box thing that comes with it, which I'll show off in a second. A little sticker guide. Just to show you guys, pretty cool if you ask me. And then after you can just see, looks like this is probably for a lottery. And this thing right here, on July 23rd, basically if you go to this HMV, a convenience store, or Lawson, you basically go to the convenience store, it's kind of like a little lottery thing. You place about 600 yen if I am correct. Yeah, 600. You basically, you place the yen, and then after you have a chance of winning one of these prizes. And these look really awesome if you ask me. Yeah, 600 yen right there. These look really awesome. Just look at, you can get this really awesome bag, you can get a launcher grip, a little case, which I really would love to get that case. Looks like some little stickers. I don't know what these are. Maybe it's like a little keychain accessory. Yeah, it looks like a little keychain. More keychains right there. This case looks really awesome, and of course, this was like a, kind of like this, but a different variation probably. And yeah. Oh yeah, and I was right, you see the Jaeger Yggdrasil. Yeah, it's part of the new random booster thing. You can just see all the bays there. Pretty awesome if you ask me. You got the new Excalibur bay, which actually just came out. Obelix Odin. Some other parts and accessories, you know, all the other products. I mean, overall, this was pretty nice. And I just really like the stuff that was showed. So we'll be moving on now to the box, which we have right here, which looks really awesome. So you have the little display of the box right there. You see Beyblade Burst Victory Start. You see the Valkyrie bay right there, you know, to show you the size. You can also see the top right there, Beyblade Burst. There's actually some bays in here, which I will show off in a second. You can also see Xeno Excalibur right there. It looks like it's actually from the anime. And basically, you know, you just kind of lift this up. Oh, sorry about that. That was actually my mistake. You basically lift this up, and then after, you basically have these bays here, you know, first bay, second bay, and third bay. You can basically place these bays on here if you want to. So I just placed a few of my rare bays on. Sorry about that. A few of my rare bays on here. And then after, you kind of have like a little shelf thing right here. You're actually able to even place parts, and I'll just show you right now. Sorry about this, let me just move this a bit back. I was able to actually place about 4 layers. You can only probably put a maximum about 4 layers. If you put more, I think it's going to be a little bit too much. You can probably put some more discs right here and some more drivers. And of course, let me just empty the parts out just to show you. So you can, of course, see, actually have to, let me first empty this. So of course you got the layer disc and driver. It shows the Valkyrie bay right there. You can even see it just shows the parts, and you basically just like store any of your bay parts that you really want. So you can store some layers that you maybe want. You can store some drivers, some discs, which is actually pretty useful if you ask me. And I mean, overall, I really do like this magazine. And also, don't forget about our giveaway that expires on August 7th. If I am correct, 2016. Prize will be this magazine for first and second. And basically what you have to do is just type in the comments what you like about this magazine, or what do you like about the video itself. Anyways, just thank you for watching, and just have a great day.